Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Serena Gaming. We are back in Heart of the Woods, which, before we pick up with Tara and Morgan again, I wanted to kind of talk about the last episode because I feel like since then I have actually had to go through my own processing and grieving process just the way that Maddie is. As I was playing the episode, it was like I couldn't believe they were going to kill her. Like, how are you going to kill your main character? How are you going to have a satisfying end to this story if you're actually just turning someone into a ghost against their will? Like, well, not willingly in advance. She seems okay with it now, but I honestly, it did not sink in until a day or two later that, yeah, they killed Maddie. There's, her body is frozen and lost in the woods. And I don't know, given, how little I know of the magic and other things in this world, I don't know if they're going to be able to bring her back to life. I don't know if she'll want to be brought back to life, because right now she's with Abigail. It was a lot that really crashed in on me the other day, and I was like, oh gosh, I need to really work through this before I start the next episode. So here we are with Tara and Morgan. We don't know if they're going to find Maddie yet or not. In her drawing room. Interesting. Yeah, I expect Tara would be willing to try to pick a lock, but doesn't seem like the kind of skill she would actually have.
Tara, let's go. This is a bad idea.
It really is.
I'm not leaving till I get in here. She knows something about Maddie. I know she does.
Okay. So it seems they know Maddie is missing. Huh. Interesting. Oh, this is Morgan's point of view. Whoops.
I'm not disagreeing, but this isn't going to help. We need to...
Shit!
Are you okay?
Cut herself.
She could burn me. What the hell?
Oh, interesting.
Screw this. Let's just break the door down.
There are many worse ideas, actually. I'm almost on board with this plan.
Listen to me. We have to get out of here. Trust me.
If she hurt Mads, I'll kill her.
Yeah. Okay, that is not a plan I could be on, because you're just destroying evidence and anything you might need before that would give you hints before you get to it. Glove.
Listen, Tara. I've tried to force it open before. I think she has some kind of ward on it. No matter what we do, I don't think we're getting in there.
Who knows?
There has to be some way in. There has to. We'll get at that office and we'll find out where she took Mads. I don't care how much weird magic bullshit Evelyn's got. We're gonna rescue Mads.
Yeah, how long has it been? Yeah.
Tara, we need to go. Whatever burned you probably alerted Evelyn. She could be on her way right now.
Good point.
No, we can't give up now. Mads needs us.
Tara,
You're not
we need to
giving up.
consider the possibility that...
Yeah, what happened from their perspective?
Then what, Morgan? That she just killed my friend? Do you seriously think she'd do that to Mads just for looking around the woods?
Absolutely, 100%.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you are in danger, girl.
I'm sorry. You're right. We don't know for sure yet. But we can talk about this later. Right now, we really need to...
Good morning, Morgan. Tara.
Yeah. Does she know you know? I imagine she does at this point.
You both seem so on edge. I'm sorry you don't seem to find my drawing room as relaxing as I do.
I so want to stab her.
Maybe it's time for some redecorating. How would you feel about a more earthy palette?
Okay, this is a very weird conversation.
No opinions? You come into here uninvited, and you'd think you could at least pretend to be polite.
Wow. Oh, interesting. Actual
You never could,
cold
though, could you?
spells.
You never could play along. Always so obstinate. You have to fight every step of the way.
That's the human thing to do.
Just like when you were young. Always cutting your own hair short. Because nothing was ever good enough for you. The clothes I bought, the food I made, and you had to control just one thing.
Okay.
When was it you realized you couldn't even hold scissors anymore? And you ran around town begging someone to cut your hair.
Couldn't hold scissors anymore.
No wonder no one else ever wanted to be around you. I imagine that's why you had to look all the way overseas to make a friend.
Oh, kindly go fuck yourself.
And well, look what happened to them.
Oh boy.
What the hell did you do with Maddie?
You know, the forest is a very dangerous place. Every year, it seemed, there would be a new death. Someone would go missing in the winter. We wouldn't find them until the spring thaw.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm expecting with Maddie's body.
That's why they're off limits now. That's why we have the curfew.
I don't think it's just that.
There hasn't been a death like that in almost 10 years. Something we are very proud of. That is, until your friend. It's honestly frustrating that she would ruin our record so selfishly.
Oh, seriously, go fuck yourself, lady.
I wonder if she had any idea of the headache she was going to cause me.
Enough of the bullshit! Mads wouldn't go out there and get herself lost. She wouldn't. She's way too cautious for that.
Yeah.
You did something to her and you're gonna tell me, or I swear to God.
Yeah. She's got a very foreboding presence.
I've been so patient with you, Morgan. Endlessly patient. With you and your friends. A mother's patience never wears thin. But then, I never was much of a mother, was I?
Okay.
No, don't!
Oh boy. Not good.
What? Morgan, help! What's happening?
Please, don't! You don't have to!
How many years did I give you the carrot, Morgan? How many? Eventually, you'll have to learn.
Here's the stick. Are they gonna kill the other main character?
Tara! Tara, don't move! Just stay still! You'll be okay!
Well then, please make sure you put everything back where you found it. The maids have enough work as it is.
You have maids? Ooh, she's about to go Super Saiyan. Yep.
Have a lovely day, girls.
Yeah, she's not even pretending anymore.
Are you okay? Did she break anything?
I don't think so.
Can you stand? Let's get back to the house. I've got a first aid kit there.
As long as I get to lay down, we can go wherever you want.
Yeah, I feel like first aid isn't what you need. Any injury's probably going to be internal. You need to be looking out for a concussion for sure.
Of course. You can use my bed. Come on.
I think you're gonna have to take the lead on this one.
Oh, she has always had the lead. Where have you been? Geladura, are you actually going to do something now?
Come on. Let's get you on the bed. Teladora, move please.
Yeah, what's up with the cat? Wasn't it partially her idea to bring them in?
There's plenty of room on the floor.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Did your cat just talk?
No.
very, very sassy cat. Very sassy cat.
Yeah, I told you.
I knew it! I knew I could trust you! Sure, it was weird that you didn't actually talk, but I get it. Shy around strangers. That's valid, and also, big mood. But I knew it. I knew you weren't lying.
She does wear her heart on her sleeve. Interesting. So much magic that I don't understand yet.
Geladora, how are you feeling?
I feel hungry.
Not helpful.
Did you bring me food, Morgan? I don't think you did.
I didn't. I'm sorry, Geladora. It's been a difficult morning.
Understatement.
You don't have anything, do you?
I think I have a melted chocolate bar in my pocket, but can magical talking cats eat chocolate?
No.
Geladora, wait!
No. You wait. I will be back.
Your cat is weird.
Yeah, a little.
Where's... Yeah. Give us some more backstory on the cat. Yeah. Getting off with just some bruises is the best you could hope for in this situation.
So what's the deal with gelato? I mean, I know she can talk. Please don't say she can talk.
Yeah.
You're gonna say she can talk, and I'm seriously asking you don't. I want to know what her deal is.
Yeah. Why can she talk? What does she talk about?
Promise me you won't say she can talk.
I promise I won't say she can talk. Her name is Geladora.
Okay. Her name is Geldorado. But, like, why can she talk? I've met a lot of weird cats, but none of them could actually talk.
Well, it's because she's not really a cat.
That's the impression I was getting.
Of course.
Yeah. Backstory, please.
Geladora isn't a cat. She's a fairy.
Ooh. I was right. We finally got a fairy.
I don't know a lot more than that. I know Evelyn cursed her to be in that form. Her memories are hazy, though, and it's only been getting worse. She wasn't always like this. She's been around as long as I can remember. She only started talking to me when I was 12, but even back then, she's forgetting she was ever a fairy. I'm worried that soon she's not going to be anything other than a house cat.
she doesn't really seem that helpful.
Well, she probably had a lot more information before.
She used to be. I'd have never known anything about what Evelyn was without her.
What is Evelyn?
For a long time, she was my only friend. She was the only one I could really trust. I still believe in her. I still believe she can help.
I imagine you had a very rough childhood.
I know it sounds like I was just a lonely little kid looking for a friend, but I promise she has the knowledge we need in there somewhere.
Yeah, careful, gently.
You don't have to make excuses. I believe you. And I'm sorry you had to grow up like that. It's their loss that they didn't stick around to see how cool you turned out to be.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. There is still kind of that parasocial relationship thing. It's starting to even out as Tara gets to know her better, but still a little weird. Evelyn is an evil fairy?
Hello, Jeladora.
Meowdy!
How's your hunting?
It was good, Morgan. Much better than your hunt this morning.
Ouch. So you know about that.
How does she know about that?
I know much about Evelyn.
Now you decide to be helpful. Okay.
And Evelyn knows everything about you. What did you think would happen, cursed child?
Yeah. What's the deal?
Evelyn is as good a hunter as any cat. She'll never let her prized vessel out of her sight. She's watching you even now, Morgan.
Okay, that's a bit creepy.
And when the moon is full, she will finally strike.
That's it. That wasn't super helpful.
Why'd she call you cursed?
Yep.
Because I am.
What kind of curse specifically? Work with us here.
Evelyn is not my real mother. My real mother died before I was born. And whatever Evelyn is, she took her body.
Interesting. I thought the change had come after you were born.
She's done it to our family for years. Jeladora and I pieced it together from town records and scraps of my mother's diary.
Is this she gives birth to her next vessel type of thing? That's really new.
Every couple decades, she has to change hosts. And
And you're next.
Is she self-replicating, or does she have to, do the deed?
Evelyn's going to make her move on the night of the full moon. That's what Jailadora says.
Yeah, it's so soon.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And, it's really hard for me to know what to say here, but thank you for telling me.
Well, you need to know, Tara, to get through this. I don't like that. I don't like that Morgan has taken this long to tell you.
We're gonna stop Evelyn, and if it has to be before the moon is full for whatever reason, then we'll do that and we'll save Mads.
Like the day after you saw the spirit, she should have come completely clean with everything.
Well, stop her, I swear.
Alright, from Morgan to Maddie. Alright, what's up in Ghost Town? Yeah. That's the weirdness of all this, is Abigail really made out in this deal. Yeah. How are you going to bring yourself back? Yeah. I guess that's true. How far can Abigail go? If she can make herself visible to the others, would that help? Where'd she go? Oh. Yeah, very chanty, just sounds very old. Could be either. She's had lots of time to compose. She went full Snow White. So, yeah. And that kind of makes sense. She did say that they're connected to the woods, and the woods is connected to everything. You're all connected. Did she feel you there?
Good morning, Madison.
Good morning. That was amazing.
Thank you. I hope I didn't wake or disturb you.
Nah, not at all. Besides, if I'd known, I'd have gotten up early just to hear more.
Aw, you're flattering me.
You two just need to get it on.
No way, not at all. I mean it. You have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
How did you learn to do that without scaring away the animals?
It wasn't really a matter of learning. It just happened naturally, over time. I sing for myself, first and foremost. I think eventually, they realized that I wasn't a threat.
Yeah, I guess over the generations they could know that too. Like the deer and the birds teaching their children that this one is not a threat.
It seemed like they were enjoying the show too.
It's quite the compliment if even the birds like my song.
There was a deer too. You might not have seen him though. He was kinda hiding in the bushes.
Oh, was he? I'll have to introduce you next time. He's quite friendly too.
Really? You know him?
Most likely. I suppose it could have been a new deer. I'd have to see him to know for sure.
Nowadays, there are these things called petting zoos, where you can pay money to walk around and pet tame animals. Like deer and sheep and pigs. I've never heard of them just making friends with people, though.
Yeah,
That sounds marvelous. Have you ever been to one?
I mean, it's really, aside from the deer, it's just a farm for you.
Not since I was a lot younger. They're mostly for kids.
Adults in the modern world sound awfully boring in that case.
You're not wrong. Seriously, go for it.
If you're feeling up for it, there's someplace I'd like to show you, here in the forest. It's one of my favorite spots.
Of course, lead on. I'd love to see anything that you think is special.
So what have you two been talking about over the past couple days? Yeah. She needs to share information. It's not fair to withhold anything at this point.
Let's go then.
Yeah, still want to know how magic works in this world. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure where in the grieving process you are, Maddie, but you do need to address it. Sorry. I realize I need to take this a bit slower with the reading in case people are trying to read along. Sorry. trouble thinking of anything other than her. Yeah, she seems very sweet. Yeah. She's not making sure you're there. She's just checking in on you. Like, it's normal to want to see people's reactions, their expressions. It kind of feels like they're flash stepping, where like they're walking quickly, but each step takes them more than like a normal pace. Like you take one step forward and all of a sudden you're 20 feet ahead. Yeah, if you focus on one spot, then you're going to get confused as it moves at the wrong speed in relation to you. All right. What now? Onsen? Please be onsen. Huh. What is this place? Glowing icicles and painted trees.
We're almost there. It's just up ahead.
Brilliant pink. That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, that's not magical, that's geothermal.
Oh, Abigail. It's beautiful.
I hadn't considered reflections.
Where are we? What makes this place so special?
This is one of my favorite places. Isn't it lovely? As for what makes it special... fairies.
Okay. Let's meet some fairies. We need to help Giradula. Yeah. She's mentioned fairies, and we're not always sure whether she's serious or not.
Just as decorators. They aren't around right now. They much prefer the nighttime. They're far more active in the moonlight. You can still see traces of them, though. I'm sure they're around, watching. But I've only met them once myself. It may be years before you do.
Once in 200 years? Yeah.
I think that's okay with me. I've had enough magic for 1 week.
Oh, you're hardly done.
Yes, understandable.
Really though, thank you for bringing me here. It's nice.
I'm glad. I wanted to show you that not everything about it is bad. That unlife does have its own little moments of niceness.
Unlife is a good word for it.
Yeah, life.
Do you think so? I worried before you woke up that I would have forgotten how to speak or forgotten words. I talked myself to keep in practice, waiting for a day when I would meet someone again. That's also why I sing, so that I don't forget how much I enjoy it, even if nobody listens. I know that it's silly, but sometimes a bit of silliness can be what helps me keep going.
I'll bet.
I don't think it's silly at all. Besides, if I could sing like you, then I'm sure I'd do it all the time too.
I could teach you, if you'd like.
You've got plenty of time to learn to carry a pitch.
Oh no, you don't know what you're getting into. I'm pretty sure I'm unteachable when it comes to singing. You'd have birds flying miles away instead of coming to listen.
That'd be me too.
Come now, I'm sure it can't be that bad. I knew nothing of singing when I first started. I simply practiced and practiced. Everything gets better with practice and time.
My singing voice has got to be the one exception.
We'll see.
In all of existence?
Out of everything.
In that case, I suppose I must hear it, just to know. You can't promise something like that and then not demonstrate.
She's got a point. You have a extremely unique aspect to your to your personality. The one thing in the world that can't be improved with practice and time.
No way. Not happening.
What if we sang a duet?
Oh, that'd be even worse.
Definitely not.
Oh, you're no fun. Are there any instruments that you do enjoy? Any that I've heard of, that is?
Piano. I've taken lessons since I was a little girl.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. I miss it.
I also know that feeling. Yeah. It's hard to keep an instrument going.
Most of the time, the only music I'd have the opportunity to listen to was during prayers, or the occasional traveling performer. Sometimes I'd convince Mr. Braun, who played the organ, to show me some of the pieces he'd learned in the city.
Do you remember the names of any of the pieces? I wonder if I've heard of them.
Oh yes, there was...
How is she gonna remember that? Yeah.
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Maybe not.
Yeah.
It seems I've forgotten.
I mean, that's perfectly natural.
Do you think there's a chance, though? Are you very familiar with songs from, well, my time?
Some of them, yeah. A lot of the most famous and respected composers come from those days. From this part of the world, too.
glad to hear that. They must be magnificent to be remembered so many years later. How nice that must be, to leave behind a legacy, to be missed.
Oh, that hits hard. To be missed. You are missed. You are very missed, Maddie.
I'm sorry. I'm just feeling a little nostalgic.
You don't need to apologize. I like hearing what's on your mind.
Yeah.
I'm glad. It would be rather unfortunate if, after everything, we didn't get along.
Yeah.
I do have another question, though. A personal one. I know you said I can ask you anything, but
But do you like girls?
I meant it. Please, go ahead.
well, before, you said that you've never even tried to go back. Escape. Whatever the right word for it would be. Why is that? Doesn't it bother you, being stuck like this? If you don't want to answer, that's okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I'm just thinking of what to say. So, I suppose that you've been thinking about it a lot, right? How to...
Yeah,
Go
that is
back.
the natural thing to want to do. Right after you die, that's probably the only thing you're going to be thinking about.
Almost constantly.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's possible or anything, but don't get me wrong, I'm beyond grateful that you saved me at all. But it feels like we're so close to being alive, but not.
But if magic and the supernatural exist, did she save you from something, or did she prevent you from actually passing on into the afterlife?
Everything's changed, but at the same time, it's like nothing has. I don't feel much different, but everything's different. I have a whole life out there. Or at least I did. I can't just forget about it. Or move on, or give up, or something.
I understand.
In order to want to try to go back, you have to have a life that was worth going back to.
I didn't have much left once I moved on. My family and those I care about. I had no desire to return to them.
Yeah.
And then time started to pass. At first, the days felt slow, torturously slow. I did nothing but sit around and mope, never straying far from the forest spirit who had saved me. But then I started to explore more, to get to know the forest, find moments of happiness. I was still terribly lonely, of course. It has been, until you got here. But I can honestly say that I didn't hate it. I sang, I watched, I found my own joy where I could. Eventually, time left me behind. The people I had known grew old and died. I'm sure many forgot about me long before I forgot about them. At some point, there was nothing for me to want to go back to. The rest of the world outside this forest is just a maze that I don't know how to navigate.
Well, yeah.
Here in the forest, I know nearly all there is to know. There's no grief or loss or pain. There's just peace.
funny how those mannerisms stick around.
Would you fill up for another walk through the woods? Perhaps this time I can show you where the wisest, most handsome-looking owl nests. It's been so long since I've said hello to him.
Sure. Let's go.
Also, even if you don't want to go back to life, you should still try and get revenge. Yeah, not doing this alone is important. Back to Morgan, okay? This will probably be the final section for today. Still nothing? Oh my gosh, you really don't have much time left.
Morgan?
Yeah, hold on and don't let go, Tara. What if Tara is just a really bad cook?
I think I owe you a new pan. You guys don't have, like, a fire extinguisher in here, right?
Jeez. No, you reacted entirely normally.
We don't need one. Let me see that.
Okay.
Why don't you get the smoke off the wall before it stains? I'll take care of this.
Huh. Yeah. You are just so on top of things, Morgan. Oh my gosh. Tara.
You don't cook much, do you?
Nope.
Does not cooking at all fall under not cooking much? Because if so, yeah.
Then why did you...
What's on the counter? Making your breakfast in bed.
You were making me breakfast.
Yeah, well, you know. I figure that since we're leaving the cabin, it'd be a waste to just leave it here. And, I don't know, you've been really helpful and stuff.
When you say you're leaving the cabin, what's going on?
And I thought maybe I could pay you back a bit. But I just wasted the food anyway.
Yeah. Wow.
It was a dumb idea. Sorry.
Thank you.
You're thanking me for screwing up making breakfast?
Thanking you for trying, you idiot.
I'm thanking you for trying.
Oh, right. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Oof. How could you deserve it? This mostly happened before you were born.
Maybe we could make something together? After all your videos have taught me, I'd be happy to teach you a few things in return.
Are you sure? I mean, I literally know nothing about cooking. All I do is slow you down.
That's okay. I'll take the lead, and we can go slow.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Now, let's start with teaching you how to use a stove without burning the house down.
That's probably a good one to know, yeah?
Okay, so you're going to want to have the heat a little lower than the absolute maximum for this one.
I figured the higher it went, the faster it would cook.
Oh my gosh, Tara.
Technically, you're right, but that's also how you burn things beyond recognition. Keeping it in motion is a good way to make sure it cooks evenly.
Right, cool.
You're doing great. I'm impressed.
Well, doing it with you is a pretty effective motivator.
Yeah.
Very subtle.
When am I anything but? Holy shit! That was so good!
Looks like you're a better cook than you thought.
Oh, please. That was like 25% me at most. But thank you. I definitely learned enough to surprise Mads when she gets back. And the best part is that we don't have to wash any of the dishes since we're leaving after this.
We're washing the dishes.
Oh, come on! Hey, quick question. It should be okay if we leave Maddie's stuff here, right? I'd hate for her to come back and be missing all her super important films.
It should be fine. With us out of the way, Evelyn won't have any reason to focus on the cabin anymore.
Hey, Morgan, can you come here for a sec?
What's that?
It's Mads' camera equipment. I was just thinking that... maybe we should shoot a video before we leave?
Of what?
Like, film an episode?
Not quite. More like a summary of what's happened, for reference. Kinda like a black box in a plane.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now we're moving from survival horror into found footage.
That way there'll be a record. Something that could help anyone else who decides to look into this.
A dead drop.
I don't think that's what dead drop means.
It's worth a shot. I can help you film it.
Are you sure? That's a professional quality camera. Even I don't know how half the shit it does works. That's Maddie's domain.
I'm sure I can figure something out. It can't be too hard to get the basics down.
All right, let's get to work. Okay, wait, let me...
Alright. This is gonna have to wait until next time. We already just past the 1 hour mark. I was trying to finish up this section before then, just couldn't get it done. But it was a very, very interesting session, and I'm really wondering where things go from here. So I'm looking forward to playing more, and I will hope you will join me next time. I will see you then.